Hi everyone. This will be the third one. So right now, the blue-red trail, but we're going to go on some new paths today. I'm going to try to take a different route every day until the area's reasonably traveled and mapped. Very cold again today, so you may hear a couple sniffles again. Yeah, you can see, look at the ice is frozen over on this rock that we passed yesterday. Probably the good news is this big puddle that I have to circumnavigate is dry. It is dry. When the air is this cold. Oh, it's not dry. It hasn't gone yet. Cookie, you coming? We're going this way. Good dog. Okay. No, don't drink. No, don't drink that. Okay, so here's my log. I have to walk across and hop on that rock over there. See me hopping around a little bit. Okay, that should be the only water of the day. So this is the Indian Rock Trail from the first recording that I did. So we'll follow this again. You know, you can see it's so cold. We had to put Cookie's coat on her again. I'm sure it works. And she's got full bathroom facilities on it, but it keeps her, it's a good coat. You can see it keeps her pretty warm. And I'm not sure how many more walks I'll get in this winter, because the Northeast is getting hit with a big snowstorm tomorrow. As I was saying, the air is so dry when it's this cold. I'm hoping a lot of that water that's just kind of sitting there evaporates. And you might remember this. This is kind of our first climb. And here's, I don't know if this rock's got a name. Mini Indian Rock, let's call it. But beautiful vista. You can see we're climbing up here. Very high up, and you know, close to the top of the tree lines. I always like to stop here and just take a look, and you never know, hopefully see some deer. Okay, you ready to roll? Clear blue skies, so a lot colder than it looks. They're icy blue skies. I think I mentioned the storm that came through here. You can see a lot of these trees, big trees like this, really just came down hard. That was the weekend before Christmas, and we've pretty well got them cleared up. This guy here came down. But look, it just kind of landed right next to the path. All these branches and stuff were covering the path right here, but I managed to, you know, break them off and move them and everything. So the path here, we still got access. So that guy's actually not in a bad spot. And anything I was capable of lifting and moving, I did. There was one that was just much too big. We won't see it today, but one of the neighbors comes through every once in a while with a chainsaw, and that was just so appreciated. I knew they would. I think it was there for about 3 days, and then one day I just came walking through and all of a sudden it was gone. Huge pine right across the path. And Cookie is taking off on me again. There she goes. Oh, you're off the path? You got some sniffing? What are you doing up there? You know, that's not the safest place. Just sharp twigs are the only thing I'm worried about, stepping on something that's going to hurt her. You're digging and you didn't even go for a pee. Okay, all right, let's go, let's go. Well, her tail's up in the air, so she had success. Okay, so we're getting real close to Indian Rock here. Okay, I'll get her to run. It's always funny seeing her tear run. Cookie, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Who's a fast doggy? Who's the fast doggy? Up ahead here is Indian Rock at the base of it. Really tough to see through the trees. And this is winter, you know. I'll do some more shots in the summer. The fall is my favorite time of year because you can imagine the colors back here. But the nice thing about winter when there's no snow on the ground is absolutely the visibility is the best. You have a lot of conifers, obviously, that, you know, don't shed, but all the deciduous trees, you know, you can see the leaves on the ground here. They're so thick in the summer, you really can't see anything. There's a good view of the rock. So we will go up and over that again today. And when we come down the other side, I'm going to take you on 2 new paths today. And if this is the first episode that you're watching, these areas that we're in, these are the first Indian wars in America. Took place here with King Philip, also known as Metacom. That's why this rock here that we're about to pass is called Indian Rock. Your access point is down at the bottom of the hill here on a street called King Philip in Franklin. It's a cul-de-sac, so if you want to hike these trails, that's a great place to park. Frozen over. Okay, let's go. All right, descending the other side. So Indian Rock right here. The war was, boy, let me look that up again, 1671, I believe. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, 1675 to 1676. You know, a full 100 years before we became a country. So, and it was King Philip was the chief, and he was trying to stop the settlers. And this area at the time was Wrentham Village, which is now a part of Franklin. We're very close to Wrentham though. In fact, this is an area that's very close to Wrentham, Norfolk, and we're in Franklin, but where the three towns kind of meet. Not far. What are you doing through there? All right, you ready to go, Cookie? Can you get through? Come on, you okay? Okay, I'm going to get ahead of you. You get to see her run this way. These are the steppy, tricky stuff through here. Oh, here she comes. Watch her jump the log. Oh, she lost her speed. She'll still do it though. Let's go, let's go, let's go, doggy. Ah, that's a good dog. That's the only one that hasn't been moved, but it's no big deal. Some really big guys, so, but we cleared them all out. Again, we're on the Blue Trail. The Blue Ridge Trail specifically is what this one's called. The only mildly perilous, is that an oxymoron, trail through all these hiking trails back here is just to watch your step. Don't get too close to the edge. There's Cookie down there, so you can see that's horizontal, so you can see about the grade. And again, I'm always cautious on this one here. I step on the stones because, as I mentioned, they're so porous, you just get good traction. And once we get down this hill, we're pretty well going to be flat for the rest of the way. Waiting for me down there. She'll get far ahead, but when we kind of get out of sight, she'll just stop and wait. If I call her, she'll come back. What's most fun is when I walk past her and she's behind me, and then she doesn't know where I am. And sometimes I'll hide behind a tree, and she'll get to a certain point, and then she'll stop because she doesn't see me again, start looking around, and I'll call her. And then she'll come and find where I'm hiding, and she gets in her play stance. So she really enjoys that. I'm not being mean to her. She does enjoy it when I do that. Boy, chilly. So tomorrow, Saturday, as I mentioned, the northeast, we're going to get hit. Oh, that's a good spot for a poo. Very considerate, going off the path. I don't know how much, but I think we're getting about a foot. If it doesn't hit us too early, I'll try to get one more in. And I would like to kind of take you to the starting point where King Philip is and show you what it looks like there. And then from there, maybe take you right up to Indian Rock so you guys can see how accessible it really is. Great place for dogs. Tons of small branches totally littering this path. But, you know, I think the first day I was hunched over the whole way clearing it off, and I think by the second day after the storm I had them all cleared. And then all the big ones, they only, you know, as I say, we got them all down pretty quickly. And the one with the chainsaw, which a friend of mine who lives off Crestwood, he came in and took care of that. Oh, I'm sorry. So that we just left the Blue Ridge Trail. We are back onto the Red Blue Trail now. And yesterday, this is the path we took. So the Red Blue Trail comes right in from the point I start all the way through here. But we are going to shortly turn off this and onto another one. And again, the water, you can see the water, the amount, just where you don't see leaves, there's a river flowing through here. And it just washed them all. This area was a mess, but you can see all the twigs and stuff. We've just cleared them all out. So we're back to good shape now. And you know what? Isn't it nice that it's the residents that live around here that take care of everything? Cookie, we're not going to go that way today. So, we're about to start the easy blue. There goes my dog, and you can see there's a red marker on that tree there. I don't know if you can see it, but there is. Trust me. Cookie, come on, let's go. Here she comes. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Who's the fast doggy? Come on. Cookie, come on. No, we're going this way. Come on. Come on. Yeah. I know, you're confused. I keep making all these weird turns. Let's go this way. And we're going to explore some new paths. So the easy blue, this really is the easy blue. Big pond up here. I remember when the kids used to come with me when they were younger. They were coming on it right now. This will freeze. I'm surprised it's not really frozen right now. But we used to go, not skating, but just with our boots on, go sliding across there, and it got nice and thick, and it's not deep. Frogs and stuff, you hear them croaking in there. I think ducks live in there. Yeah, there is a layer of ice. So this is the path here. And that's got a sheet over it, thin. But there's a little walk around here. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna step on this log. Good jump. Oh, I don't know if I caught that. She leapt over the whole thing. That would have been fun to have seen. And this trail takes us straight to King Philip again. So you can see we went over Indian Rock, took a left at the T, continued straight. We didn't turn right where Cookie went. And this very easy walk will take you right back to King Philip. So a nice little circle. Obviously the trails are a lot bigger than this little circle that we're doing. But if you want to start exploring here, that's a good place to just see if you like it. See if your dog likes it. My dog loves it. Who's a good doggy? You give her a little encouragement and she gets that little spring in her step. Yeah, my nose is frozen. A little block of ice. I'm sorry if the snuffles are too loud. Even though it's the easy blue, what a nice little trail though, isn't it? And you can see the break in the woods up ahead. So the easy blue is the short little one that takes us right into King Philip cul-de-sac off Indian Lane, which is off Jordan Road, which, as I mentioned in the first episode, I think I did do a practice one and I deleted that. Jordan Road was an old wagon trail from the very early days when we were heading west, and at that time heading west was probably Albany, right? Across the Hudson. Okay, so that path up there is straight up to Indian Rock. We came across the easy blue. We're going to go down this way, which we came yesterday. But let me just pause here and show you. There's your entry point. And we've got another new path. So this is the path yesterday that takes us down the hill to Danny's Secret Passage. And I'm sure Cookie's about to miss our turn up ahead because she's probably going to continue down the hill. So when you're going this way, again, watch your step. There's all kinds of rocks and stuff here. Trip hazards everywhere. And here's these fences that you see laden throughout here. I'm guessing these are as old as wow, I can't imagine. And I don't know again who did them, if this was the settlers or the natives, or which was the Wampanoag tribe through here. I'll look it up at some point. Okay, Cookie, here's our turn.